Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Pelican 5 right now. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Holiday out there with Tony Douglas. And it's G in at the small forward.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
And now, running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. Here's Davis. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. So it's the Pelicans now. It's Davis with the drive. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's tipped. At the elbow, Randall. Lakers passing it around. Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Over in the corner, Randall. No luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Anthony Davis again. Davis has got 6.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Hasek. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Hasek's got his first 2 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Here's G. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Lakers were awful in a lot of aspects last season, and their play at home was a major one. Greg, they just couldn't do anything at home. And I think the fans were giving up hope as well.
And given how pricey those Laker tickets are, Kevin, there was a lot to be salty about in Laker land. So can't be a bottom dweller and charge that much for seats.
Tries from 10. And Davis can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles Kings possession.
You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the second worst mark in the NBA.
Shots good from Young.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Good. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hasek up top. Back to Davis. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Nance, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. The shot blocking pair of Davis and Hasek inside. Tony Douglas out there with Holiday. And it's G in the 3 slot. Douglas the pass to Holiday. Davis against Bass. Outside for Davis. Just 3 to shoot. That's tipped. It's Young on the wing. To the paint. Pelicans pull it in. Asik's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with a broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player, the outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
Metta World Peace, he's checked in for the Lakers. Norris Cole, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Young kicks to World Peace. Stolen by Asik. To the middle. It's tipped. And now here comes Young leading the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Inside. The kick out to Young. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Cole dishes to Davis. Over in the corner, Cole. Shot to end this cold run. And he gets the bucket.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Young. Asik comes up with the rebound. Asik's got 5 rebounds tonight. And with Gentry, his offensive prowess can't be understated, Greg. His peers joke and say he can drop an open look for a corpse. I don't know about that, Clark, but we know he's talented. He's got a great offensive mind.
And you know that's right. And with this Pelicans team, he has plenty of firepower to work with, too.
Oh, he does. You're right.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And it's Cole missing. Lakers leading by 7. And there's the pass to Nance. Dishes it to World Peace. Young with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Nance. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Nance has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Douglas for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Nance. .24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Young's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's deflected. Now the Lakers on the break. Young with the ball. Pass Duertes jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back. He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Get loud for your Laker girls.
And that concludes the first half.
Your
Lakers on top
29.
as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have not had anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, fronting, doubling, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Take a look at what Anthony Davis has done. 10 points and also a block shot. That's big-time production. He has over 50% of his team's points. Wow.
You just got to love watching the way he operates.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Anderson's shot is off.
Before getting dinged up, Ryan Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Kicks it to Randall. Uncovered. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Julius Randle. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And getting back to Ryan Anderson, in 2012, he won the NBA's Most Improved Player Award. Then, in the summer of that year, he landed an enormous contract in a sign and trade.
Yeah, and that's the good Ryan Anderson. If he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset. And he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done on the backboard as well.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And finished off by Davis.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Knocks it loose. Clarkson kicks to Randall. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Davis. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Randall passes to Hibbert.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Randall dishes to Russell. The three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Anderson to end the run. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Pass to Young from past the arc. And the call will be against Robert Sacre. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Anderson. G comes in for Cunningham. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Luke Babbitt. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field. Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone...